is the Suns community ambassador, former Sun center Stephen Hunter, who also played 3 seasons for the Orlando Magic. Suns and Magic tonight on the plus as Stephen Hunter, hello, pinch hitting for Tom Chambers. We're giving the big fella the night off. Stephen Hunter, welcome to Suns Live pregame. Great to see you, buddy.
How you doing, Tom?
This is perfect timing, too. I mean, we kind of picked it this way so the TC would get the night off, and you'd be here for both the Suns and Magic, 2 of your former teams. You were drafted in the first round by Orlando just a couple of years ago.
I was. Doc Rivers drafted me there. It was a fun time. You know, we all had a good time playing with guys like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady out there. So we had a couple good seasons and, you know, led there to be with the Phoenix Suns. So it was cool.
Great stuff. Great to have you here. Here's the rundown for the next 30 minutes here on Suns Live as we take you to tip-off. We're going to play a little true or false with Stephen Hunter and our Hall of Famer Ann Myers-Drysdale. We're going to talk about the Suns' board work and also Serge Ibaka, who's now a member of the Magic. Stephen counts down his top 5 plays from D.C. We're going to see a lot of Eric Bledsoe and Devin Booker in that. Plus, the postman helps deliver holiday meals at St. Vincent de Paul with the Suns family. That happened yesterday, and my only criticism of Stephen Hunter, because I was taking the plates as you were dishing it out, huge portions. Right? Man, they were like huge portions. All of a sudden, we're like, hey, we got a lot of people to feed here. You're a very generous man, Stephen.
Tom, our food is better than it looks. You know, it was good. I had to get some of those dessert cakes and all that.
I'm glad you went there because I wasn't going to. It was one for the customer, one for Stephen, especially with the dessert tray. Good stuff. Yeah. Let's talk about Devin Armani Booker. That is his middle name, by the way, Armani, because his dad, Melvin, played for Armani Jeans Milano in Italy. But we flash back to that ankle injury when Devin went down on this road trip. It looked like he was going to be out for a couple of weeks, but back he comes with a flourish, too. He has become a darling here in Phoenix. His personality and his game. What has startled you the most, Stephen, about this 20-year-old?
I mean, just his consistency, you know, and also his patience on the offensive end. You know, you can tell all summer long he's put work into his game, and it's showing out there on the court. I mean, he's showing it all, you know, post work and, you know, obviously the three-point shot has always been there, but, you know, just his patience and, you know, the way this guy goes about his business every single day on the practice floor and also out there during the game is just unbelievable.
You saw a 9th 30-point game for this youngster, still just 20 years of age, some pretty elite company when you look at Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving and Blake Griffin, players that have done that in their first 90 games in the NBA over the last 12 years. Talking Stick Resort, always on. It is definitely Eric Bledsoe. The last 2 games, Stephen, he has not been shy in shooting the basketball. He's averaging 28 points over the last 2 on nearly 25 shots per game. That is un-Bledsoe-like, but I like it.
Yeah, we're going to need that from Eric, you know, all season long. You know, obviously with our roster, we are a guard-oriented team. So guys like Eric Bledsoe and Devin Booker, you know, they're going to have to step up and put some numbers up on a nightly basis. And, you know, he's been doing that, you know, obviously averaging 28 points over the last 2 games. Had that big game there in Washington the other night. You know, hopefully he can give us the same tonight, you know, try to finish up this road trip strong against Orlando.
It was another winnable game down the stretch for the Suns, and thanks to Booker and Bledsoe, the Suns had an opportunity to win that game over the Wizards. Those 2 players, Bledsoe and Booker, combined for 18 of the Suns' 21 points in the 4th quarter, so they're not shy about taking shots, taking big shots down the stretch.
Yeah, obviously not. You know, again, there are 2 leaders. You know, we're going to need them to show up every night, and, you know, Devin's been carrying his weight. You know, obviously he's have 19 points a game throughout, you know, this road trip, but Eric Bledsoe is going to be our catalyst. You know, he's going to be the guy that's going to have to be that second scorer other than Devin Booker. So hopefully we can get the same thing tonight.
Yep, Earl Watson will go with that same 3-guard starting lineup he did against the Washington Wizards with Brandon Knight at the 2, Devin Booker at the 3. The player to watch tonight in Orlando, Magic center Nikola Vucevic. They call him Vooch, and he is a potent scorer, though his numbers and minutes are down. They went after Bismack Biyombo as a free agent during the offseason, so not as big a role right now for Vooch.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Coach Frank Vogel, he's a defensive-minded coach, and, you know, Bismack Biyombo has received the bulk of the minutes. But this guy, you know, he's a great scorer, and he just have a skill set that Bismack Biyombo doesn't have. And, you know, frankly, they're going to need him if they want to win some games. You know, right now they're horrible offensively. So if they can get him going, get him some more minutes, get him some more touches, you know, he can really add a big man presence around the basket. You know, obviously he can shoot the basketball. He can do a number of things. So they're really going to need him down the stretch.
And you're right. They are awful, dreadful offensively. 2nd worst scoring team in the NBA, second only to the Dallas Mavericks as games. Orlando averages just 92 points per game. Done with one here on Suns Live pregame. Stephen Hunter filling in for Tom Chambers. And we head off to Orlando after the break to join up with our Hall of Famer, Ann Myers Drysdale. He's going to play some True or False with the Postman.
Suns Live on Fox Sports Arizona is presented by Casino Arizona and Talking Stick Resort.
Hey, Stephen Hunter, have you heard about the Suns Watch and Win program? All you have to do is watch Suns game, watch for that code word in the first and second half for your chance to win Suns tickets or autographed merchandise every single night until December 31st. Little flashback time for Alex Len. We're here with Stephen Hunter, the former Suns center, watching current Suns center. Alex Len, last year he was excellent in Orlando. It was last March when the Suns ended their 17-game road skid. Len had 31 points with 15 rebounds, Stephen.
Yeah, I guess he likes the Orlando Magic Arena, huh? Well, I tell you what, man, this kid has shown so much improvement. I watched him work all summer, with the assistant coaches on just his back-to-the-basket game and also that little mid-range jump shot. But, just his work ethic, is what we really love about him. He's a great kid, and he's having a great season.
Great contract for Bismack Biyombo. He broke out in the playoffs last year with Toronto. That earned him a 4-year, $68 million deal in Orlando with the Magic. And wow. We may see some finger wagging if he blocks any shots because he officially received permission from his idol, Dikembe Mutombo, to use that finger wag. It happened over the summer. Dikembe said, it's okay to use it, so if he gets a block tonight, don't be surprised if we get the Bismack finger wag. NBA Insiders, it's Stephen Hunter and our Hall of Famer, Ann Myers Drysdale, a game of true or false. And I think it's true. The Suns are finishing a road trip covering over 6,000 miles, so it's probably also true that Ann Myers Drysdale is ready to come home. Is that a fact?
Well, I think here you can see, I think somebody was smoking their turkey, cooking their turkey a little bit early this season. They're a day early. It's a little smoky in here.
I think she just called Stephen Hunter a turkey. I don't know. I'm not sure. I kind of hope so. All right, here we go. True or false, Stephen and Annie.
All right.
Suns are one of the most improved rebounding teams in the NBA, currently ranked 3rd. And even with Tyson Chandler missing almost half the games early in this season. Is that true or false, Annie, that the Suns are one of the most improved rebounding teams in the league?
Well, it shows that it is statistically, but as you said, Tyson Chandler's out, and now T.J. Warren, who's a terrific rebounder also. So I think it's skewed a little bit right now, and certainly I think if the Suns can hit some shots, then they don't need to rebound quite as much. But, top 8 teams, 5 of those top 8 teams are from the East in rebounding. Number 1 is Denver, and then even though the Suns are number 3, I think they struggle a little bit with the boards. If we can get some defensive rebounding, we're off to the races. So that's a big plus for us.
Are you saying we're missing a lot of shots, Annie? All right, well, Annie has a great point. Annie has a great point, but I actually believe that, we're getting a lot better at team rebounding. Coach Watson has stressed from day one, we're not a very big team. We have Tyson and Alex, but, we need everybody to rebound by committee, and I think the guys are doing that, and they've been doing a great job all year.
And we have some good rebounding guards in Bledsoe and Brandon Knight. And you talked about your time with the Suns with Sean Marion and Amari Stoudemire. It was rebounding by committee.
Again, yeah, we weren't a big team, so we had to rebound by committee. Obviously Sean Marion got to 6'8", averaged 12, 13 rebounds, was a great rebounder for us. Amari Stoudemire, myself, I come off the bench, grab some rebounds. But we weren't a big team. We just rebounded and played together as a group, and this team is doing the same thing, so hopefully it can lead to some wins.
And I know Ann Myers Drysdale was a good rebounder in her day. You actually had a quadruple-double one time. That is unheard of.
Well, I think the biggest thing, too, you get somebody like Alan Williams off the bench, and it's about effort. It's about effort, knowing where the basketball is going to be, and you go after it.
I'm so glad you brought up Alan Williams. He has been fantastic on this road trip. All right, next one. Ibaka will have a scoring surge to the tune of a career high in points per game this season. Serge Ibaka now with the Orlando Magic, averaging a little more than 14 points per game, but that will go up and it will be a career high come the end of the season. True or false, Annie?
Well, he had a career high the other night against Oklahoma City with 31, and he's certainly going to get more opportunities. whether it's over 14 points and up to 18 points, that will be a big for him. The fact, too, that he's getting three-point shots, he's almost shooting 48% from three-point range, so that's gone up. His free throw shooting percentage has gone up. So I think he's getting the opportunity here to be the guy in Orlando to look to score and put points on the board for them. So, yes, his points will go up. It's just a matter of how high.
Yeah, I agree with Annie. Obviously when your three-point percentage goes up and your free throw percentage goes up, your scoring average is going to go up, at least 2 or 3 points. So he's done a great job of working on his game and adding that dimension to his game. Other than blocking shots, he now can step out and hit the baskets consistently from the three-point line. And he's doing a great job. They're going to need more of that offensively. They've been struggling all year offensively, so they're going to need him to step up and knock down some of those shots tonight.
Yeah, we talked about them being the second lowest scoring team in the NBA to the Dallas Mavericks. They've had games this season where they only scored 69 and 74 points, so they're going to need more scoring from a player like Serge Ibaka. Annie, happy Thanksgiving. Travel home safely. Have a great Turkey Day tomorrow.
Happy Turkey Day, everybody.
All right, thanks, Andy.
Thanks,
Halfway
Andy.
home here on Suns Live. Coming up next, the Suns family serving meals out at St. Vincent de Paul.